I placed the small gift box on the table, sliding it toward her. "Happy anniversary, Maya," I said softly. She didn't even smile. Her fingers stayed on the wine glass, tapping lightly. "Armand, I can't do this anymore." My throat tightened. "Can't do what this?" She gestured between us. "Living in circles, promises with no proof. I need more." I leaned closer, searching her eyes. "More than me?" She set the glass down. "Yes, more than you." The room stilled. For me, though laughter and clinking glasses filled the restaurant, I whispered, "Tell me you're joking." "I'm not," she said. "I've waited long enough. I can't build a future on empty hands." I opened the box. Inside lay a delicate chain, the one she once admired in a window. "This is all I have right now. But it's real. It's us." She shook her head. "It's not enough. Need security, Armin. Status. You can't give me that." The words pierced deep, but I forced a calm tone. "So what will you choose? Money over love?" Her lips parted, but before she answered, a shadow fell across the table. A man in a tailored suit, gold watch flashing under the lights. "Ready, Maya?" he asked, his voice confident, smug. I turned to him. "Rian Malik," he smirked. "So you do know me?" I stood, her chair scraping the floor. "Yes, I'm ready." She didn't look at me. I felt my chest burn, but I stayed seated. "You're leaving with him here? Tonight?" "Don't make this harder," she murmured. I clenched my fists. "You're my wife." "Not anymore," she said. "You'll understand one day." Gasps whispered around the room. People stared. Rayan offered his arm, and she took it. I pushed the gift box back into my pocket. My voice cracked but stayed low. "Go then, but don't look back." She didn't. I stood after them, walking out into the night rain. Drops slid down my face, mixing with the heat of shame. My voice broke into the storm. "Don't look back, Armand. Don't you dare."
Bye.
I kept walking. When I reached home, the lights in the sitting room were still on. Aisha, my grandmother, waited in her shawl. Her eyes studied me, gentle but piercing. "What happened, child?" she asked. I dropped onto the sofa. My breath came sharp, shallow. "She left me for him."
Vicious.
The face didn't change. She walked over slowly, placed her frail hands on my shoulders, and pulled me close. I let out a sound that wasn't quite a cry, wasn't quite a word. "She chose gold," I whispered, right in front of everyone, like I was nothing. Aisha stroked my hair. "You are not nothing. You are more than she can see." I shook my head. I should have fought harder. Maybe I could have known. Bart. Her tone sharpened. "You cannot chain someone who wants to run. Let her go." My eyes stung. Then what am I supposed to do with this emptiness? She cupped my face, her wrinkled palms warm. "Endings are not graves. They are doors. Tonight feels like death, but tomorrow can be birth." I wanted to scream, to smash something, to burn the memory of her walking away. But my body only sagged deeper into Aisha's arms. "I can't breathe without her," I muttered. "You can. You will. I don't want to forgive her. You don't need to. Not now. All you must do is stand. That is enough." The door creaked, and Iqbal, our old driver, stepped inside. Everything all right, sir?" he asked cautiously. I wiped my eyes with the back of my hand. "Iqbal, everything's fine." He looked at Aisha, uncertain, then bowed slightly and left us alone. I pressed my palms together, fingers trembling. "She humiliated me, Dottie." Everyone saw. "Let them see," Aisha replied firmly. "They saw her choice, not your worth." Silence stretched between us. The rain outside softened. Finally, I whispered, "What if she regrets it later?" "Then her regret is hers to carry," Aisha said. "Yours is to heal." I leaned back, staring at the ceiling, my voice almost gone. "Endings can be doors, yes," she said gently. "But only if you walk through." I closed my eyes, holding the words like a lifeline. Wanted to scream, but instead I breathed. Slow, broken, alive. I woke to a taste like smoke. My chest ached like a burned room. Zaid knocked on the balcony door. "Come out," he said. "Let the air hit you." I stepped outside and gripped the rail. "The air hurts." "It should," he said. "Let it hurt, then let it move." "I keep seeing her hand on his arm," I said. "I keep hearing the chair scrape." "Say it plain," he said. "Oh." "She left me," I said. "For money. For shine." "You were never the lack," he said. "You were just not his kind of noise. I hate that," I said. "I hate that I wasn't enough." "You were enough," he said. "You just weren't for her." I stared at the street. "Have to meet Sarah, the lawyer." He said, "Good. Rules help when the heart is loud." "My hands won't stop shaking," I said. "Let them shake," he said. "They can still sign." Aisha kept saying endings or doors, I said. "Walk through," he said. "One step is still movement. Drive me," I asked. She greeted me with a small nod. "Armand, sit." I sat. "I need the limits again." "Fine," she said. "Your father's trust is sealed by this NDA. Until vesting, you say nothing. No press, no hints, no slips." "My name is already in mouths," I said. "They'll drag it." "They can yank a rope that isn't tied," she said. "You don't respond." "What if he waves her in my face?" I asked. "You let him wave," she said. "You keep your spine." "I can be quiet. I don't know if I can be calm." "Calm is optional," she said. "Silence is not." She slid papers across. "Temporary separation. Later if you choose." "Dissolution." I lifted the pen. My hand shakes. "Hands shake," she said. "Ink dries." I signed where she pointed. "Every loop feels like a fracture," I said. "Fractures heal," she said. "Scars remember." I signed again, then again. "What about money questions?" "You deflect," she said. "No figures, no claims. If asked, you say, 'I'm not discussing my private life.'" "That will sound weak," I said. "Will sound adult," she said. "Let children scream." I set the pen down. "No press, no slips, no claims. Ghosts until vesting."
"Good," she said.
"You protect a future by protecting a secret." Zaid waited in the hall. "Done?" he asked. "Done?" I said. "I feel hollow and heavier." "Food," he said. "Your brain needs salt," I said at home. Aisha poured tea and watched my face. "Did you sign?" "I did," I said. "Good," she said. "If she wants gold, let gold be her teacher." "That sounds cold," I said. "It is merciful," she said. "The lesson will not come from your mouth." "I still love her," I said. "Love is not a leash," she said. "Let it stand a little apart." "I keep tasting smoke," I said. "Grief burns clean when you stop feeding it," she said. "Eat." I ate a few bites. "Where is the ring?" "In my pocket," I said. "Put it away," she said. "Objects can pull like tides." I took the ring to my room, placed it in the top drawer, and closed it slowly. Zaid leaned on the doorframe. "You did it," he said. "Only shut up." "A drawer," I said. "You chose a boundary," he said. "That's larger than a door." "Today I choose quiet," I said. "Good," Aisha said from the hall. "Tomorrow you choose direction." "What if people ask?" I said. "You say I'm taking care of family matters," Aisha said, and changed the subject. "That will anger some," I said. "Then they can be angry without you," she said. "Zaid, stay for lunch." "Yeah." I asked. "I already ordered soup," he said. "Doctor's orders?" "My doctorate is in friendship." "Thank you," I said. He grinned. "Let it hurt, then let it move." "It's moving," I said. "Slow, but moving." "Now rest," Aisha said. I sat quietly. The morning still. Tasted like ash, but my mouth could form words again. "I won't chase noise," I said. "Restraint over chaos," Zaid said. "Restraint, not chaos," I said. Boundary set. Mouth closed. Heart working. The courthouse smelled like dust and paper. I held the pen like a blade. My hand shook, but I pressed it to the line. "I'm done," I said. Across the table, Maya looked down at her lap. She didn't meet my eyes. The clerk asked, both parties, "Consent?" "Yes," Maya whispered. "Yes," I said firmly. The papers were gathered. The clerk stamped them. The sound echoed like a hammer. I stood, sliding the chair back. "It's finished." Maya adjusted her scarf without looking at me. "Goodbye, Armand." "Goodbye," I said, though the word burned. I walked out of the courthouse into sharp sunlight. Alina Park. I heard my name from a voice I didn't know. A woman in a tailored jacket stepped toward me, dark hair tied back, eyes sharp. "Your father trusted me. I guided operations for him." I frowned. "Why are you here now?" "Because endings can be doors," she said. "If you're ready, we start today. No public crown, it's only work." I hesitated. "Why me?" "Because your father built for you," she said. "But a crown." "Without weight makes fools. You must earn weight." I breathed out. "I don't want a crown. I want to build." "Good," she said. "Come with me." We walked down the street, away from the noise. She led me through glass doors into a quiet building. The security guard nodded at her. "Where are we?" I asked. "An old floor your father kept hidden," she said. "He called it the engine room." We stepped out of the elevator, and I froze. Rows of screens glowed against the walls. Data streams moved like rivers. Behind glass panels, machines hummed, steady, deep. I whispered, "This is his. This is yours," she said. "You don't own it yet. You learn it first." Walked to the glass, pressing my hand against it. The machines throbbed like a heart. "What do I do?" I asked. "Listen before you lead," she said. "Sit here, watch. Ask. Don't pretend to know." I sat before the wall of screens. Numbers ran, graphs climbed and fell. "It's overwhelming." "Should be," she said. "If it were easy, you'd be useless." I pointed at a flashing chart. "What's that?" "Output of a logistics hub," she said. "When it dips, people starve. Don't chase lines." "So, this isn't just money." "No," she said. "Survival. It's jobs, it's lives." I leaned back. "And my wife left me because she thought I had nothing." Alina crossed her arms. "Then let her learn emptiness. You learn purpose." My chest tightened, but I forced myself to nod. "I won't chase her anymore." "Say it again," she said. "I won't chase you, Maya," I whispered. "I'll chase purpose." "Good," she said. "Now look again at the screens." I stared at the numbers. This is what he carried. "And what you must," she said. "But not alone. You'll have me. You'll have teams." Never believe the myth of the lone king. I glanced at her. "Why do you care?" "Because I promised him," she said. "Because fools destroy empires, but students grow them." I exhaled slowly. "Then I'll be a student." Alina gave a rare smile. "That's the first smart thing you've said today." I laughed once, bitter but real. "What's the second?" "Coming tomorrow," she said. "Be here at 7. "I will," I said. We left the floor, the hum of engines still in my ears. Outside, the evening air felt lighter. Zaid called me on the phone. "How did it go?" I signed. I said, "It's done." "And?" he asked. "I started something else. Training, learning, quiet work." He paused. "That sounds like breath after drowning." "It feels that way," I said. When I reached home, Aisha looked at me carefully. "You walked heavier today." "Signed," I told her, and I started. "Good," she said. "Now rise." I nodded. "I will." That night I wrote in my notebook, "I won't chase her. I'll chase purpose." The ink dried, and I finally felt like the words belonged to me. Nina called at dusk. "You still pick up unknown numbers?" "I remember your voice," I said. "What did you find?" "Rayan's fund is shiny but hollow," she said. "Leverage on leverage. He burns bridges." "How sure are you?" "Sure enough, too." "Print," she said, "but stay far. Off record. Say nothing." "I don't chase them," I said. "I work." "Good then." "Let him trip over his own shoes," she said. "Send me nothing. Breathe." Under the call, and opened my phone. Maya's profile filled the screen. New dress, new crowd, new smile. Zaid knocked. Still looking? I'm studying, I said. Studying pain is still pain, he said. Put it down. Nina set the phone face down. Nina says his fund is air. Then let the wind do its job, he said. What does Alina want tonight? Practice, I said. She says my words are soft. Go sharpen, he said. Alina waited in the engine room with a clicker. You brought scripts? Yes, give. I passed the pages. Flipped through. Fluff. Pretty, but weightless. I can explain. Don't explain, she said. Cut down to bone, she added. Speak like a builder, not a prince. Slide 1. Mission and safety, I said. Say it. We invest in stable supplies so families eat and workers keep jobs. Shorter? We keep food moving and people working. Clean, she said. Slide 2. We fix. Bottlenecks before towns starve. Better. Slide 3. We pay on time because trust keeps factories alive. Now say it like steel, she said. I believe it, I said. Make your spine agree, I straightened. I believe it, Ku and I. I'm Rayan's banker. Why trust your small operation? We don't ask for trust, I said. Audit our delivery schedules. How do you beat scale? Precision, I said. We fail less, so we waste less. What's your leverage ratio? Boring, I said. That's why we sleep at night and pay in daylight. Alina smirked, almost cocky. I'm done begging, I said. I'd rather build. That sentence you keep, she said. Everything else you sharpen. I'll cut again after dinner. You won't cut after scrolling, she said. Hand me the phone. I gave it. She turned it off and set it face down. Thank you, I said. Builders protect focus, she said. 7 tomorrow. At home, Aisha poured tea, cardamom rising like calm. You worked late. Alina shaved my sentences. I said, she wants them clean. Clean is good, Aisha said. Nina called, I said. She says Rayan's house is glass. And don't throw stones, Aisha said. Let the sun do it. I should warn Maya, I said. Part of me still wants to. Which part? The part that keeps carrying her, I said. Mercy does not mean you walk back into fire, Aisha said. She might get burned. She chose that room, Aisha said. You chose this one. I looked at the drawer where the ring slept. I feel responsible. You are responsible for your word, she said, not her weather. I breathed out. Then I let the wind do its job. Good, she said. Now read. I recited the short lines. She listened. Steady. Simple, she said.
Oh, my strong.
I want them to hear workers, I said. Not me. They will hear both if you stand right. Zaid leaned in. Soup's hot. Pride cold. Colder, I said. Excellent, he said. No, cold pride travels light. We ate. Room steadied, and my heartbeat slowed enough to hear my own voice again. At last, finally, I rewrote at the table. I shaped answers with hard edges and soft centers. My phone buzzed in the drawer. I let it buzz. You're really not calling, Zaid asked. I'm not her fireman, I said. I'm the builder. Say that again, he said. I'm the builder, I said. Geisha smiled into her cup. Stone learns silence before it becomes a wall. I'll keep it, I said. No press, no slips, only work. I practiced until my voice rasped, then turned off the light. I won't save you, Maya, I whispered. I'll save. The words felt like a clean cut. Sleep found me quickly. Sarah slid a file across the table. It's official, she said. You're the controlling shareholder. I touched my old watch and breathed. It feels like a locked door opening. Good, she said. Joy the click, not the echo. Same rules. Steady tongue, clean records. I don't want noise, I said. I want work. Then sign acceptance and delegation, she said. Alina guides operations until you find your feet. I'll walk, I said. Quietly. Quiet is a strategy, she said. Not a costume, I signed. Any landmines? Vendors spooked by rumors, she said. Pay on time. Stabilize first. I hear you, I said. Alina met me in the hall. Congratulations, she said. Now lead with quiet hands. My hands are ready, I said. Prove it, she said. Plant tours. No speeches. Only questions. Done. The floor smelled like metal and soap. Belts clicked nearby. I shook his hand. What breaks first? Motor 3 stalls. Near 2 p.m., he said. We lose 15 minutes. Why 2? I asked. Heat, he said. Maybe stale grease, maybe a tired sensor. Schedule a midday grease and order a spare sensor, I said. That's small? He asked. Small leaks sink big ships, I said. Log it. A technician stepped over. Payroll posted late, he said. 2 drivers borrowed for rent. Who owns timing, I asked. Counselina said. 3 clerks at a cramped desk. Why did payroll lag, I asked. Approvals stacked, a clerk said. The system seals at 5. Move seal to 6, I asked. If legal approves, she said. I called Sarah. Seal at 6. Put it in writing, she said. I'll bless it. I sent a memo. That saves people, the clerk said. It saves focus, I said. In the warehouse, a driver wiped his forehead. Dock 3 door jams, he said. We kick it. Kick less, I said. Ticket raised. Completion today? Today, Alina said. Wind rattled a loose sign in the yard. I tightened the screws. Alina said. I'm not wearing a crown, I said. I'm wearing a watch. What time does it tell you? She asked. Time to protect small things, I said. They hold big things. At lunch, Zayd joined us. So, Emperor, he teased, how tastes the throne? I don't taste a throne, I said. I taste lentils. What does power feel like? He asked. Like a promise I owe, I said. Not a weapon I swing. Say it again, he said. Power should be a promise, not a weapon, I said. Frame that over accounts, Alina said. Frame it over my heart, I said. A young manager approached. Suppliers want shorter terms, she said. From 14 days to 7. What breaks if we do? I asked. Cash flow tightens, she said, but morale rises. Try 10 for a month, I said. If metrics hold, go to 7. Clear, she said. On packaging, a worker raised a hand. Labels smear by evening. What changes by evening? I asked. Humidity, he said. Switch to heat-resistant ink after 3. Said run a test. Alina touched my sleeve. You're choosing well. I'm choosing small truths, I said. We ended in a nook. Alina set a thin folder down. These are today's fixes without speeches. I skimmed. Grease schedule, sensor swap, payroll seal, door repair, payment trial, ink change. This is leadership, she said. Low noise, high care. I can live here, I said. Go home and breathe, she said. At home, Aisha. Poured tea. How did the first day of keys feel? Like turning a lock with both hands, I said. One for people, one for systems. You kept your voice soft? She asked. I kept it clear, I said. Soft when needed. Firm when needed. Good, she said. Sleep with an empty chest. I'll try, I said. Right. Gathered, I opened my notebook and spoke to my father. I will not waste what you built, I said. I will lift it, one small repair at a time. I closed the book and checked my old watch. The face was scratched, steady, honest. I'll keep you, I whispered. Shh. You remind me who I am? The room went quiet. No crown, only work, only promises kept. The boardroom smelled faintly of polish. I took my seat at the edge, badge clipped. Operations advisor Rayon strode in, grin flashing. Gentlemen, ladies, I present an opportunity too good to refuse. He spread glossy charts across the table. 10% return in 6 months. Minimal risk. One director leaned forward. On what leverage? Debt rotation, Rayon said smoothly. Standard practice. I raised my hand. How much rotation? He blinked, then smiled. Advisor questions already? Transparency helps by trust, I said. 25%, he said quickly. On gross or net? I asked. He paused. On adjusted? Adjusted how? I asked. His pen clicked twice. Market adjustments, of course. Alina shot me a glance, but stayed silent. The door opened. Maya walked in late, dazzling. A diamond at her neck caught the light. Her eyes landed on me. You look familiar, she said slowly. I kept my voice level. We've met. Her lips parted, then closed. She sat beside Rayanne. Shall we continue, Rayanne? Said, brushing her hand. As I was saying, returns guaranteed. I leaned forward. Guaranteed by what collateral? Partnership goodwill. He said, That isn't collateral, I said. The room stirred. One director coughed. Perhaps I was unclear. Rayanne said quickly, We have pledged assets. Which assets? I asked. He smiled wider. Warehouses, machinery, bonds. Registered? I asked. His jaw flexed. In process. I sat back. So, not yet. His voice tightened. Timing is everything in business. Delay and you miss profit. I asked, What happens if debt costs rise to points? Impossible, he said. Humor me. He rubbed his temple. Then returns, adjusts slightly. How slight? Half. So 5% instead of 10, I said. Yes, but... He started. And if leverage strains... I asked. Then we refinance, he said quickly. At higher rates? He snapped his folder shut. You advisors nitpick too much? Advisors protect jobs, I said calmly. Maya shifted uncomfortably. Alina finally spoke. Thank you, Mr. Malik. We'll review, Rayanne. Forced a laugh, of course. Think quickly. Time is money. He strutted out, Maya trailing behind. She glanced once over her shoulder, eyes unreadable. The room fell into silence. One director exhaled. That felt flimsy. Paper walls, Alina said. One poke, they tear. I gathered my notes. I only asked questions. The answers collapsed themselves. Exactly, she said. Afterward, I walked the factory floor. Machines roared. Sweat beaded on workers' foreheads. Forklifts beeped. A man in overalls wiped his brow. Advisors sighed. Payroll safe? Yes, I said. Safe. Good, he said. Rumors fly. We just need steady pay. You'll have it, I said. A woman at the line asked, What about orders next quarter? Confirmed, I said. She nodded, relief softening her face. I felt the weight in my chest. These weren't numbers. They were families. Alina joined me by the conveyor. You kept the crown hidden, she said. It's better that way, I said. They need protection, not a king. They need both, she said. I'll give them work and steady hands, I said. She tilted her head, and Maya looked. At the humming line, she saw me, but she didn't know me. Let that be enough. She knows soon, Alina said. Maybe, I said. But I won't reveal myself to save her pride. My job is to guard this floor. We walked past crates, ink still drying on labels. Workers waved, and I nodded back. These walls feel stronger, Alina said, because they're not paper. I said, they're steel, sweat, and people. Remember that? She said. When the next deal comes, ask questions until walls prove solid. I will, I said. I touched my old watch, the steady tick reminding me who I was. Not a crown, not a mask, just a builder protecting what mattered. The phone buzzed after midnight. I almost let it ring out, but then I heard her voice. Armand, can we talk? I froze. Maya? Yes, she whispered. Please, just once. Silence stretched before I answered. Where? The cafe. Near the old library, she said. Tomorrow morning. Fine, I said. The cafe smelled of burnt beans and quiet regrets. She sat at the corner table, no diamonds, no bright mask. You came, she said. I'm here, I said. Say what you need. She clasped her hands. He isn't who I thought. I stared at her. And who did you think he was? Security, she said. A future, a crown. And who is he? I asked. A cage, she whispered. I leaned. Back. Why tell me now? 'Cause I wasn't who you needed either, she said. I chased safety and ran from the only safe hands I had. Words pierced, but my chest stayed steady. You made your choice. I know, she said. Tears shimmered, and I regretted every day, I exhaled. Maya, I forgive you, but I won't return to the old house. Her lips trembled. You forgive me? Yes, I said. Forgiveness. Isn't reunion? She pressed a napkin to her face. I thought money would silence fear. It only fed it. And now? I asked. Now I feel small, she said. And you? Her voice broke. You look taller. I'm not taller, I said. I just stopped kneeling. She reached for my hand. I pulled back. Please, she said softly.
Help me leave.
Him. I looked at her shaking fingers. Safe from harm. Yes, but not from regret. She sobbed quietly. I don't deserve even that. Maybe not, I said. But I'll give it anyway. She looked at me through wet lashes. Why? Because carrying hate is heavier than carrying mercy, I said. Her head bowed. You always loved me better than I loved you. I swallowed. Love isn't a contest, it's a weight. I just chose to hold it longer. Now. She asked, Now I put it down? I said. She leaned forward. So there's no chance? No, I said. Not of us. Not again. Her breath hitched. Then at least walk me out of this cage. I'll help you find a door, I said. But you'll have to walk through it yourself, she nodded weakly. I'll try. We sat in silence. Cups clinked at other tables, but all I heard was her uneven breathing. Finally, she whispered, Armand. What? Thank you for not? Spitting on me when I fell. Not built for spitting, I said. I'm built for building. She gave a broken laugh. That's what I always missed. You build, and you lost. I break, she said bitterly. Then stop breaking, I said. She dabbed her cheeks again. Can I call you again? Not for comfort, I said. But if you need help leaving safely, yes. Her shoulders sagged. I'll take that. I stood. We're done for today. She rose too, fragile in her plain dress. Goodbye, Armand. Goodbye, Maya, I said. Outside, cold air met my face. Zaid was waiting by the car. You saw her? He asked. Yes, and she regrets, I said. And you? I forgave, but I didn't return. I said, mercy with boundaries, he said. Exactly, I said. I'll keep her safe from harm, not from regret. He nodded. That's enough. As we drove off, I touched my old watch. Its steady tick reminded me, compassion doesn't mean chains. This means freedom, even when it hurts. The ballroom pulsed. With light, when Nina's story dropped, my phone buzzed. I read the headline once, then twice. Proof, numbers, emails, scared lenders. Zaid leaned close. You okay? I'm ready, I said. Alina stepped in. The board wants you. I figured, I said. We walked toward the stage wings. Cameras flashed like heat. The chair met me at the curtain. We need a statement. I'll give. One, I said. Short and solid, Alina whispered. No poetry. I know, I said. I walked out into the glare. The room hushed. I kept silent out of duty, I said. Tonight, silence ends. Murmurs rolled. I raised a hand. We saved 906 jobs this quarter. We paid small suppliers first. We cleared debts that kept families awake. We did it without noise. Someone called receipts. On the site by midnight, I said, audited. Names, dates, transfers. A banker lifted a chin. What about risk? We cap leverage. We fix bottlenecks. We pay on time, I said. Boring keeps the lights on. Cameras clicked. Saw Maya near the back. Kept my focus forward. We invest in breadlines, clinic supplies, safe transport, I said. When storms come, we stand between fear and hunger. Applause cracked thin at first, then stronger. The doors burst. Rayan stumbled in late, red with rage. You? He shouted. Who are you to judge me? I held the mic. Made your case and numbers that melted. He shoved past a photographer. You planted that story. I gave Nina nothing, I said. Your lender spoke. He laughed hard. Please, you're a clerk in a borrowed suit. I breathed once. Done being small? He jabbed a finger at me. Say your name, boy. Let's see whose house this is. I looked at Maya, then at the room. I'm Armin Raza, I said, and this house is mine to protect. Gasps rippled. Flashes burned white. Maya's hands shook. Rayan blinked. You? The ghost? I listened before I led, I said. I learned the engine and the floor. I won't let you gamble with their bread, he sneered. You think a speech scares me? Numbers will, I said. The ones you cooked. The chair stepped forward. Mr. Malik, you are not recognized. Rayan. Barked recognized this. Prophet loves courage. The prophet loves honesty, I said. Courage pays suppliers first. Spat. You're soft, I'm steady, I said. And I have receipts. Lender raised a voice. Our line is frozen as of tonight. Another called, Our covenant is breached. Rayan spun. You cowards need me. They need safety, I said. They will get it here. He turned back. He won't survive the street. I was born on that street, I said. I know the price of bread. I tried to speak. Rayan, he snapped, quiet. I faced the room. You wanted to know who stands at this door, I said. I stand here. My promise is simple. Boring cash flow, clean books, paid workers, living partners. We will not chase glitter. Manufacturer shouted, About time. I nodded. About time. Rayan laughed again, hollow. This is slander. It's audit, I said, and mercy. I won't press charges for noise. I will press for order. Big words, he said. Small steps, I said. Tomorrow, payroll by noon. Terms at 10 days. Doc 3 fixed. Heat ink after 3. I already started. Lena's mouth twitched. Good, she murmured. I lifted the mic once more. If you worked late and feared late pay, go home easy, I said. You were seen. Applause rose warmer. The chair spoke. Thank you, Armand. Rayan back toward the aisle. This isn't over. It's over for your numbers, I said. The rest is cleanup. Maya met my eyes. Armand? I held her gaze for a breath. Be safe, I said. She nodded, tears glassing her eyes. I saw Nina near the wings. I faced the crowd. We build. We protect. That's the speech. I stepped back as the lights softened. Cameras kept clicking, but the noise felt far away. I stood in my own skin, not hiding, not begging. The house was bright, and it was mine to guard. The morning after the gala, my phone filled with messages. Regulators are moving, Zaid said. You braced? I'm steady, I said. Let them do their job. Sarah called next. Requests arrive, she said. They want ledgers, emails, vendor lists. Give them everything, I said. No drama. Only clean records, she said. Not revenge lists. I have no revenge lists, I said. Only receipts. My screen lit. Unknown number. I'll take it, I said. Rayan's voice cracked through. We're strings. He hissed. Get them off me. I won't, I said. We're the same, he spat. We both like power. We are not, I said. I build, you burn. Don't preach, he said. Send a message. Delay the raid. There is no raid to delay, I said. There is only truth to face. You think you're pure? Said. You hid behind lawyers. Hid behind duty, I said. Now I stand in light. Help me, he said softer. Just one call. No, I said. Face what you cooked. He swore and hung up. My hand shook, but my voice stayed calm. I chose the door of order, not noise. I kept breathing. Aisha touched my arm. Storm, just wind, I said. It will pass. And keep doors latched, she said. I will, I said. Sarah. Arrived with folders. We'll host the auditors here, she said. Conference room 10? Water? Seats? Wi-Fi? I said. Nothing else. She smiled. Your learning order. I'm learning peace, I said. Justice is quiet when it works. The auditors entered with brisk nods. Records. I slid binders across. Chronology, invoices, transfers, sign-offs. Any irregular notes, one asked. Flagged in yellow, I said. 2 vendor typos, now corrected. Personal. Dealings with Mr. Malik? Another asked. None, I said. We declined his terms in writing. When they left, Zaid exhaled. He didn't flinch. Clean work doesn't fear light, I said. Alina joined us. His friends are gone, she said. Phones go to voicemail. Fear moves fast, I said. Do we comment? She asked. No, I said. Let records speak. My phone buzzed again. A message from Maya. Can we talk? I typed back. About safety, yes. About us, no, she replied. I need to move. He's angry. Send me the address, I wrote. I'll arrange a driver and hotel. Use the new phone from the cafe. You, she wrote. 1 week of lodging and a counselor, I wrote. After that, your path is yours. Understood, she wrote. I called Sarah. Set a discreet stipend, I said. 1 month. Through counsel noted, she said. No contact strings, correct, I said. Care not reunion. I walked the floor to settle my head. A mechanic waved. The new sensor fixed the stall, he said. Good, I said. Keep logging heat. A packer asked, Are we safe from layoffs? We're building, not cutting, I said. Their voices grounded me more than speeches. Ever could back in my office? An email waited, Maya wrote. I am sorry. I will learn to live with it, I replied. Live well. She added, Do you hate me? No, I wrote. I wish you peace. I don't deserve it, she wrote. Make yourself deserving, I wrote. Start tomorrow, RAIN texted. Meet. Last chance. No, I answered. Right. He called. They'll bury me, he muttered. Then? Stop digging, I said. Give me your lawyer, he pleaded. She serves order, not tricks, I said. I'll flip, he said. Names, accounts. Tell regulators, I said. Not me. You're ruthless, he whispered. I'm consistent, I said. Clean books, paid workers, open doors. Help me anyway, he begged. I won't tip the scales, I said. Justice needs balance. You'll regret this, he said. I already regret enough, I said. He breathed hard. Could have ruled together. Would have ruined together, I said. The line died. I sat with the quiet. Aisha brewed tea. What does justice look like to you? Order, I said. It's not cruelty, not theater. People paid, machines maintained, laws obeyed. She nodded. Then keep doing that. I will, I said. I wrote 3 lines in my notebook. No. Gloating, no revenge, only repair. Then I turned off the light and let the room hold me without noise. Alina, you're sure about this? I asked. Bigger role, sharper storms? I'm sure, she said. You built the frame. Let me carry weight. I'm not stepping away, I said. I'm stepping beside. Perfect, she said. Square leadership. In the morning, you take vendors, I said. I'll track flow.
I done.
She said. Also, your last briefing short, clean. Auditors nodded. That's my style now, I said. Short and honest. Boring is brave, she said. Go play. Zaid sent 12 messages. Thinks I fear 5 aside. I said, You do, she said, smiling. Run anyway. Zaid tossed me a ball. You're late. Work, I said. Excuse, he said. Kick. We started. My lungs burned fast. Sub, I gasped. He laughed. You accelerate like a bus. I'm here, I said. That's progress. That smile is progress, he said. Hira cupped her hands from the sideline. Emperor of bolts. Pass. I'm a humble washer, I called. Lie, she said. You're a kind foreman with paperwork. Zaid bumped my shoulder. She's right on the kind part. I passed and grinned. Don't make me sentimental. Too late, he said. You've got Sunday in your voice. In the garden, Aisha trimmed basil. Water, then let it be. she said. Plants hate fuss. I'm learning to leave things be, I said. She hummed an old tune. Your face rests again. The company rests, I said. Schedules hold. Quiet. Is not emptiness, she said. It is muscle. I can hear myself, I said. Then listen, she said. The heart keeps seasons. What season is this? I asked. Harvest of small repairs, she said. Eat it. I am, I said, and smiled. By evening, I walked the factory. Oil and bread scented the air, belts whispered. Forklifts beeped without panic. I nodded to the line. A packer waved. Boss, no cameras tonight? No cameras, I said. Only bread. Paratha at 6, she said. Good jokes at 6:10. I'll try one, I said, and failed, and laughed. Alina checked a panel. Sensors show fewer hiccups. Grease schedule works, I said. Paying on time works better. Dock 3 glides, she said. Paper walls stayed outside. I said, we paced past pallets. I touched my old watch and whispered, we did okay. You sound relieved, she said. Grateful, I said. At the gate, a young manager hurried up. Sir, I'm Lena. I've read your notes, I said. Thank you for the payroll fix, she said. My team finally slept. It was the team, I said. You raised it. Accounts moved the seal. Sarah cleared it. You signed, she said. I'd signed twice, I said. Keep sending frictions. I will, she said. Also, your boring speech helped. People stopped guessing. Good, I said. She jogged back, and Elena nudged me. Engine room material. I wrote her name already, I said. Of course you did, she said. Go home. Dusk pooled. On the road as I drove out, the glove box clicked open. The ring box waited, small, heavy, old. I held it. You taught me enough, I said. My phone buzzed. I called Iqbal. Are you near? At the side gate, he said, I have an errand, I said. Take a small box to the masjid donation counter. No receipt. Quiet. Is it precious? He asked. It used to be, I said. Now it's metal. You're sure? He asked. I'm done carrying old metal, I said. Someone else can turn it into bread. I understand, he said gently. He walked to my window a minute. Later, I handed him the box. Thank you for trusting me, he said. I trust you with mornings, I said. A box is lighter. May peace walk with you, he said. It already does, I said. I watched him turn the corner, steady and calm. The car idled like a tame thing. Zaid texted, Victory dinner? I answered. Quiet one. Best kind, he replied. I set the phone down and rested both hands on the wheel. Factory lights glowed behind me like patient stars. My chest felt open and anchored. Ayesha's song floated in my head, simple, steady, older than fear. We did okay, I said, and this time the words felt like home.